Hey everyone, I'm back from the dead of one, and after watching all the showcases this week, just wanted to share a few of my thoughts. And Starfield, I wasn't really sure what to expect, and they showed off quite a few different things, from the skill trees, different perks, and how you could set up your character, all the different planets that you would go to, and the different ways you could build out your ship. Forza Motorsport, fantastic graphics. The cars always look great. The details they put on the inside of the cars when you're in first person. If you want a sim feel to your racing game, it's pretty cool. They had Keanu Reeves come out and talk about Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, the new DLC that's coming out in September. Looks really cool. I mean, I hope it's as polished as the game is right now after quite a few updates. If you watch kind of Exo Primal, that they're doing another beta this weekend. Something different, I tried out the Liza P demo. If you love Bloodborne, I'm sure you'll love this. You got Ubisoft showing off Mirage today. The way they were talking about it, if you want the older style experience of Assassin's Creed, this might be a game for you. You got Mortal Kombat coming out in September 18th. Really huge fan of this. Look forward to playing through the story and with the guys from Retro Renegades. I mean, we had a lot of great nights just staying up and doing fight nights with Graphic God, Crispy Mom, Flamish, Doggy Dog would jump in. Just a lot of great laughs and fun playing with friends in Mortal Kombat 11, so I expect the same for Mortal Kombat 1. Then you got Avatar that was just showing off today. I mean, if you're big into the movies, that could be a cool one for you to check out. Again, another one from Ubisoft. We got Prince of Persia Lost Crown. I'm actually more excited about this than Mirage. It's a different take on it, where for the most part we get these massive 3D open worlds that takes hundreds of hours to play through, but then you got them doing a little bit something different in the art style with the 2D aspect. I mean, I think that's something cool. Going back to its roots, because that's where Prince of Persia started out. Again, Ubisoft showing off the Crew Motorfest. Hey, if you played the previous games, you can go check this one out. I remember playing a little bit of one, a Games to Gold game. I was just kind of thinking about it. Tons of games coming out, and then you got the new games that we've played. I've been getting Diablo 4 quite a bit. Been hearing a lot of people talk about Street Fighter 6. Sound of Midnight, if you get a chance, go look up the Xbox Wire article they did with a couple of the developers. Gives you a little bit more in depth and kind of the vision behind that game, where they're going, Southern Gothic folklore, and they explain how the character you're going to play in the game, if you saw the trailer, how she's like weaving some type of thread magic. That's actually these different monsters from folklore tales are spilling into the real world, and she has to fight them back and take them out of the real world so they don't hurt anyone. But I mean, between that and, diversity, you got a couple of games coming from, both with that, Sound of Midnight, and Star Wars Outlaws. Both look fantastic, both with lead female protagonists. You also got all the Persona games coming in Xbox, and Capcom brought out Path of the Goddess. So we're also seeing the Eastern influence that Phil's talked about in the past, how we've been missing out on that. So it's great to see that they're putting in the work with companies over in Japan, over in China, so we can get more of those games that we've been missing out since, quite honestly, the 360 generation. And after watching all these shows and hearing the feedback, listening to different people and different podcasts, you can flip through at least 5 of them at a time because there's so many people streaming everything. And it got me to thinking to the point to ask the question, what do gamers want? Because, I mean, we look at all these shows and we kind of get we all have different ratings based on our own impressions of what was shown, what we expected. Depending if you care what frame rate it's at, how you think the artwork looks based on your personal taste. Do you like first-person cameras or third-person cameras? And, at the end of the day, I've been on both sides of that, where sometimes I like a first-person cam, sometimes third-person. It depends on the game, really. Or I've argued for both sides. Does it really matter if it has 60 FPS versus 30 FPS? And at the end of the day, I have no clue what gamers want. Don't know how to build a game. I'm not a dev. Half the time I don't even know what I want. I was shocked by plenty of games that came out in different showcases. More than even telling anyone else, will dial back your expectations, or at this point, just have fun playing the games, enjoy what you're seeing. If you got something for you, that's fantastic. If you don't, I'm confused how you didn't, across all the shows, how it would be hard to find something, at least something or a handful of games that you're not looking forward to with everything out there. I'm trying to not overreact to certain things, or not, it's like, oh, this was terrible, just be negative, and really just get back to the fun of gaming and what it's about, and having a kind of drama in my own life that in different situations, just really appreciate how much all these devs put in, how much we can be excited, even if it's not a game for you, we know it's a game for someone else. Just be excited that we've got all this variety and all these different genres coming together to give us different experiences, whether it's indies or AAAs or first party or third party. It's kind of crazy, and it's kind of making me think, take a step back, just remember what gaming is truly about. Just about having fun and playing games.